What is going on, guys? Welcome back. It's time to take a look at the next HGUC Jegan kit. It's the ECOAS Type Jegan here, and it looks very cool. This is from the Unicorn series, of course, and from my experience, all of the HGUC kits from the Unicorn series are pretty good, actually, with the Unicorn itself being probably one of the lower ones on the list, but they're all pretty awesome HGs. This, of course, is based off of the original Jegan, though, which came out much earlier, in 2009. This version came out in 2011, so I guess it's not a huge difference. It didn't come out too much later after that. But the ECOAS Type Jegan is in that cool new color scheme. It's got some cool new equipment as well, too, so it should be pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, guys, so for the ECOAS Type Jegan here, we got some really cool box art there on the front with a couple of Loto there in the background, doing their kneeling, firing artillery poses there, looking very cool. Never have built those. I should probably build those at some point as well too. But one thing that I certainly do love about the ECOAS Type Jegan is not only this cool new color scheme, but that cool visor up there on the top of the head. Very nice. Going around here on the side of the box, this is number 123 in the HGUC line. On the bottom, our front and back view of the fully painted kit there, and that's kind of two-tone green. I think it's two-tone, right? Not three. Yeah, it looks like probably just two-tone. You got the one darker green and the slightly lighter green color there, basically, and then some gray as well too, looking very cool in that muted green color scheme. Got some information there about the ECOAS Type Jegan, and then some more artwork over here. So we got some cool artwork from Unicorn, and it's very dark, kind of hard to see there, but the artwork looks nice. On the top of the box, we got some detail about the visor, the front of the chest being a little bit different as well too. It doesn't have the chest vents like the original one. You got the beam saber and the grenades in our side skirts there, the backpack, the bazooka, which is also a new weapon for this version. A little bit about the nice articulation we got going on within the kits there. It's nice posing, the weapons, the bazooka and the beam rifle, the beam saber, and the shield with the little missiles in there as well too. And then of course we got some custom ECOAS markings included for this, and the list price for this, 1,600 yen, so just 100 yen more than the standard Jegan, which was 1,500 yen, so not too bad. Popping open the box here once again, we've got our instructions and 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of runners this time. And the instruction manual is going to be pretty standard here as well too. You got some information about the mobile suit and its armaments, and then a nice big painted reference image there of the kit. Looking very nice, so always nice to see that on the back. Once again, just some different posing options here. Here's a look once again at the decal options we have included with this. Those are just going to be sticker decals, no doubt. Back view, again, some nice posing options here with the beam saber slashing pose, the bazooka firing pose. It's all looking very cool. The details there once again, and the color guide down there at the bottom, all in Japanese. On the inside here, some more about the ECOAS Type Jegan, and then some more ECOAS Type mobile suits, I guess, and we just got other Unicorn HDs in there, like the Rezel and the Unicorn Gundam in Unicorn mode, the Lotto there. Over here, some more information about the different weapons and things like that it has, basically bazooka, backpack, beam rifle, all that kind of standard stuff. In here, we've got our parts list, and we are going to have a couple leftover parts. Those are obviously going to be just regular parts from the original Jegan that are going to be replaced. Anyway, the rest of the manual is just going through the construction of the kit, so let's just go ahead and check out the runners. So we are going to have a couple of foil stickers here for this kit, basically 2 for the head visor, and then 1 for the V on the crotch. And then our marking stickers here are going to be kind of hard to see, but you got some numbers there that you can make a custom number, whatever you want. Some EFSF logos there, some ECOAS Type logos and all of that. So you got some nice just marking logos for that. Once again, PC132 for our polycaps here in gray, and SB5 for our clear pink beam saber effect parts. Runner A here is going to be in 4 colors. We got 1 clear pink part there for the visor, some medium gray there for the hands, thruster bell parts, hip joints, weapons parts over here, some black up here for a couple of accent parts, and then some of that light, kind of slightly greenish tan color for our lighter accent colors. Runner B is going to be in that dark olive drab green kind of color there, looking very nice. And the same thing for Runner C here as well, which if you'll remember from the original kit, this whole section here is added, so these are all the new parts added onto this runner here. Runner D, just like with the original kit, is in a gray ABS plastic for our joint parts, and we've got 2 of this D runner. And lastly, Runner E is going to be our new bazooka parts and new parts there for the head as well too. So like I said, guys, there you have it, a cool HG kit now in cooler new colors, in my opinion, and some cool new weapons and equipment on there as well too. You can't go wrong with that. Let me get it all built up. We'll see how she looks. Alright guys, here it is, the ECOAS Type Jegan, and it's amazing how just a change of color scheme and a couple extra parts can really make a huge difference in making the kit look super different from the original version. So we'll take a look at the two of them side by side here in just a minute, but just to admire the ECOAS Type here for a minute. So obviously the big noticeable difference is going to be in the shoulders and in the head, but also the chest a little bit different, the waist part a little bit different, and the backpack is a little bit different as well too. So we do also have the addition of the bazooka now as well. So this is another one of those cases where even if you have the original Jegan, I think grabbing the... This is another one of those cases where even if you had the original HGUC Jegan and you're wondering, oh, do I really need another one? I think there's enough different about this one that definitely warrants picking up this one as well too, even if you have the original one already. So let's go ahead and check it out. So for the accessories, once again, we've got the two different lengths of clear pink beam saber effect parts for the beam saber, which handle, I should say, which is stored here in the side skirt right there. And we've once again got the beam rifle, which is the same as the standard type, again with the trigger finger hand for that. Our other hand options are just simply the holding hands there on the kit, and the same shield. In this case, the missiles aren't red, they're in black. Really kind of would have been cool if they would have been red, because it would have made a nice little bright red little accent on this very dark looking kit here. But once again, the same connection piece for that will allow you to plug this onto the back of the arm. You can either have the shield on the back or on the side of the arm, and on either side I should say. You can plug this on either to the left or the right. You just swap that around to the other side, and there you go, you can plug the shield onto the right side if you prefer. And for the new accessories, basically, like I said, we've got the bazooka and an alternate mask here for that, a visor. So the bazooka itself has a little camera there, but no sticker for that. Unfortunately, this secondary handle here on the side will move forward and fold back like that. The main handle will also move a little bit to help you get that up over the shoulder. But basically, pretty simple design. Of course, you will have a seam line there on that you'll have to get rid of, but it's a cool, just simple looking bazooka there. As for the visor here, you can see it's got that sticker there on the front to give you the 4 little pink dots, which you just remove that one, swap that out for this one, and that is how you make it look like it's got the visor actually down in front of the visor there for the eyes. Now, because this is a variant, of course, we've got some extra parts left over in the box. The ones that I thought I would point out to you guys here is the waist part. So you basically got all the parts to make just the normal Jegan waist. If you prefer that look, it's just a slightly different look there, as you can see, most notably on the front. Just has this one, new version has a little bit more detail there, but if you prefer the old one, you can swap that out. Also, we do have all the parts to make just the standard type Jegan head, including the front part there as well too, which just doesn't fit on there without the clear piece in there. But if you took the clear piece out of this kit, which I guess you could do, if you have the visor down on here, you can't really see that clear piece underneath there too much. So I think if you wanted to pose it like this, you take that clear piece out of there, plug it into this, and then you can have a whole separate Jegan head here as well too, that you could use for some kit bash or something, I guess, I don't know. So as for the articulation of the kit, I won't get into it because it's exactly the same as with the regular standard type Jegan, which we just took a look at in the last video, so nothing really too different about that. But just once again to point out the different parts, it's got this different part here on the front of the chest, which looks very nice, and the stickers as well. As you can see, those sticker decals on top of dark colored plastic, not really going to be looking that good. This color sticker there, the foil sticker for the crotch, again, doesn't really look that good for color correcting that bit there. The new shoulder armor, just like the original shoulder armor, has a seam going all the way down the middle of that. And if we go around here to the backpack, let me bring out the original kit here so you guys can see side by side. The body of the backpack is different, and like the way these parts mount onto there is a little bit different. And then this part down here at the bottom on the original Jegan is extended further down there like that one. On this version, on the ECOAS Type version, it's shorter, that little bit underneath the thruster rail there, so you can see quite a bit different there on the backpack as well. But so there you have it, guys. These are a couple of pretty awesome grunt suits. Again, despite being now a decade old, basically, I think they still hold up quite well. There's a couple of seam lines on there, but I mean, it's an HG kit. That's not really too surprising. And if you're a fan of the Jegan, then these are just basically 2 options that you have for you. I think there's gotta be at least 4 or 5, maybe even 6. I don't know how many other different P Bandai options that are out there, but there's lots of HG Jegan kits for you to collect. I think that these are just the only 2 standard release ones that are maybe a little bit easier to get your hands on, cheaper to get your hands on. They don't really cost a whole lot. You should be able to pick up the 2 of these together for, I don't know, $30, $35 max. So I mean, that's not too bad at all for a couple of pretty solid HG kits here. And again, especially if you're a fan of EFSF type grunt suits, or I mean, you could customize these a little bit more to make them into like ace units or something like that. It could be pretty awesome, painting them up or whatever. So my only hope now is that they'll start making some more variants of the Master Grade as well too. So far we've only seen the one P Bandai Master Grade variant, but like I said, there's a bunch of different variants in P Bandai HG form. So I'm just hoping that they'll start doing the same thing with the Master Grade as well too. Of course, you know, we'd prefer if they were not P Bandai, but I mean, we all kind of know that that's probably what's going to be the case whenever they release any more future variations of the Master Grade. downgrade. So hopefully they'll do that sometime in the future. Releasing an ECOAS Type seems like pretty common sense, but you know, I don't know when or if that's ever going to actually happen, but fingers crossed. For now, guys, thank you so much for checking out the video, and of course thank you to USA Gundam Store as well for making it all possible, guys. The link to USA Gundam Store will as always be down in the video description. You can check that out and save 10% off everything there on the site. You can use my code there, ZakuAurelius10, to do that. And so just as always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video and for your support, liking the video, commenting, subscribing. All that really is greatly appreciated. It makes a big difference. So appreciate you guys, and I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Bye, guys.